your music minister today as we celebrate
Founders Day.
Founders Day. I wanted to say foundation.
And our
I knew that
80th
wasn't right.
anniversary.
Holy.
And our 80th anniversary. So let us stand and sing. In your hymnal, find one, share one. I behold the Christ in you, page 65. Please stand. And we are singing this to each other.
Welcome everyone to this special day in the life of Unity Fort Wayne Spiritual Center. On August 13th, 1939, a group of dedicated truth students became Unity Church of Christ. Today we celebrate all that we have been and all that we are becoming by sharing what unity means to us. Our mission and vision was created in 2012. Our vision, a world transformed through shared spiritual awakenings. Our mission, to cultivate leadership and connections that support spiritual awakening and transformation. We are part of a larger ministry that stands on the power of prayer and the power of our thoughts to create our reality. And so we open our service by lighting the Christ candle, which represents the light within each of us. And I thought I had someone read the affirmation to us. I thought I had it written on my paper, and I do not. It is on the top of the purple sheet.
I can do that.
Thank you, Susan.
It's here, everyone, in bold print. It's a statement of faith. Is that right?
The affirmation.
Oh, the August affirmation. I live in the now, and divine understanding is active in me.
We are privileged and honored to have a licensed Unity teacher. So I'm going to tell you that having been a licensed Unity teacher before I was a minister, they have way more work to do than actual ministers do in getting their license. And Susan Heine is our licensed Unity teacher, and she will be coming up and doing the daily word with me as Kat leads us in prayer.
This is on your back cover. If you don't know it, most of us do.
invite you to remove everything from your laps as we prepare for this time of meditation and prayer as Susan comes forth to read the daily word for us. Close your outer eyes or cast your gaze downward so that you can relax and be present in this moment as you hear these words.
I am doing my part for world peace. Over and over, we are told that world peace begins with peace in our hearts. That's very good news. It means I can contribute to world peace every day. I don't have to be diplomatic, a diplomat, or high-ranking government official to play a role in moving this planet towards peace. I only have to remember to choose peace in every situation. Peace is far more than refraining from physical violence. Peace is kinder thoughts, kinder deeds. Peace is giving the benefit of the doubt. Peace is honesty. Peace is trust. Peace is even simple courtesies. Each time I see the face of God in another human being and treat that person accordingly, I contribute to world peace. From Colossians 3:15, and let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, to which indeed you were called in this one body, and be thankful. World Peace, Sunday, August 18th, 2019.
And so we breathe into peace. Knowing that our essence is that of peace. As we breathe in, we allow the peace that passes all understanding to wash over us. We breathe in to the peace that surrounds us every day. The peaceful moment of the sun rising. The peaceful beauty of the ocean waves upon the shore. The peace that comes with a hug from a friend. A smile to a stranger. The peace that passes understanding surrounds us every day if we are but open to receiving it. We are called to be the peacemakers now more than ever. As we move into the silence, ask your spirit how you might bring peace into your corner of the world. How can I share this peace? This peace that comes from knowing that I am the light. This peace that comes from knowing that I'm never separated from God. How can I be peace in the world? As we move into the silence, allow the flame of peace to grow ever brighter in your heart, in your mind, in
your presence as we become still. this vibration of peace, we open our hearts to love. We hold all of those who have requested prayer and for whom you have requested prayer in this vibration of peace, affirming that although we may not understand the outcomes, the challenges, the whys, we know that there is a peace that surrounds each name. If there are those in your hearts this morning that you would like us to hold in this vibration of peace and love and harmony, I invite you to whisper those names aloud now.
Okay.
Jane, Charles, Helen, Reverend Geis, Gordon, Desi, Rev Glenda, Jackie, Tom, Jane D, Terry, Angie W, Brittany B, Sherry, MJ, the Chicago Cubs, Nicholas L, Tyler L, Sarah and Wyatt, Allison and Dustin, Ileana, Nate, Barb Z, Ralph T, Kat V, Charity H, Mary C, Thelma, Colleen, Carol G, Carol B, Judy B, Josh, Dr. Jane, Gary G, Bonnie, Judy G, Sandra and family, Annette, Charlotte and girls, Lindsay W. and family, Nora and Axel D, Alice L, Mary B, Linda C, Jane L, Barb and Bob, Jackie W, Kate D, Barry B, Brad B, Diana S, Di, United Spiritually, Unity of Fort Wayne, Bosco, Ramona, Judy, Sue. We breathe in, knowing that our words carry forth life. And as we speak words of peace and as we speak words of love, that vibration surrounds each and every name on this list, each and every name spoken, each and every name held within our hearts. We affirm that there is peace surrounding each and every one of these, despite the challenges, despite the questions, that there is a foundation upon which we stand, that we are and always will be a part of that one power and that one presence that some of us call God. And so it is that we affirm divine order in all things, in all ways. All women, all children, amen. I'm going to ask you to sing a chorus with me that we have closed with on occasion. Peace, I am living in peace everywhere. I am carrying peace in our hearts. It's always there, even when we're not aware. And it is.
Let us sing together. We're going to be singing 241, The Greatest Thing. Let's stand and sing this. Claim this, live this, be this.
So this is the audience participation portion of our service today. So just a brief history for those of you who haven't been with us long. Unity of Fort Wayne Spiritual Center began as a result of a railroad attendant, William Sullivan, discovering the Daily Word magazine while passing through the mail car. He was so intrigued with the words of truth that were printed on the Daily Word that he shared it with other people, and as he shared it with other people, they wanted more, they wanted to know more too, and so a study group was formed. In 1939, William and a small group of friends met in the old Wayne Hotel to study Unity teachings together. Later that year, Unity Church of Christ was officially formed, and the minister, Reverend Frederick Andrews, served as the minister. In 1964, this small group of dedicated individuals purchased the property that is known as 3232 Crescent Avenue, and the very first chapel was constructed. So when we go back upstairs, the area that's our prayer chapel was part of the original chapel. I bet Orville remembers that original chapel. In 1987, there was a growing congregation, and a new sanctuary and a fellowship hall were added. So this section that we're in today and the section above us that's being redone was constructed in 1987. In 2011, the church made a decision that they were ready to move into new territory, that they were ready to rediscover themselves, to be reborn, thanks to some work done by Barry's, whose last name just left? Bernard. Like I saw his face, saw his name. Barry Bernard came and worked with this group for a while and helped them decide who they wanted to grow up and be in this next phase of their church development. And out of that came the mission and the vision statement that we read on a regular basis. And in 2016, the Reverend Glenda P. Walden was hired to serve as your part-time minister. And in that same year, Susan Heine became a licensed Unity teacher. Woo, woo, woo. In 2018, I became your full-time minister. And in 2019, we've reached another chapter in the stage of our development. So being down here has been a new experience for us, being in a different setting, doing service in a different kind of way. And very soon we'll be moving upstairs with a new energy, a new look, a new opportunity for us to once again define who Unity Fort Wayne Spiritual Center is going to be in this next stage of our spiritual development. So mark your calendars. On September 29th, we will be dedicating the sanctuary upstairs. We have invited several distinguished guests who I hope will make their appearances. Many of them I'm sure you will be delighted to see. So now is your opportunity to think about what your favorite Unity memory is. So some of you have been here just a short while, and some of you have been here for a long while. I know that Amanda and I know that